When choosing a gimbal, there's a lot to consider, whether it's the price point, how it feels in your hand, or the color and design choice for the device. You have to find something that fits your lifestyle. I'm James Hertz from Make Use Of, and today Zhiyun has sent us their newest gimbal model, the Smooth XS. As an upgraded model, the Smooth XS is seeking to tackle all the concerns of its previous edition, the Smooth. We're going to check out exactly how it does that and whether it suits you. One of the first things to investigate about the Smooth XS is the promise of how it fits in your hand and how comfortable the device is. One thing you'll notice about the build quality is, well, plastic. They've had some nice rubberized components, especially around where your cell phone is held. And they've done some nice work in terms of creating some nice color along the buttons. Another thing they did with this device is they made it even easier to actually open up the gimbal and focus on the portability of it. So it's pretty simple. One thing they'll note in the instructions is you want to hold the motor as well as hold this when you pull it up, and then you twist and you have it just like that. Once it's there, you also need to unlock the top piece so your gimbal is ready to take your camera. Well, there's a lot that's interesting to talk about with the device and all the buttons on it. We'll address those later in more detailed session. With the other items that came with the Zhiyun, we have first off the charging cable, which is a USB-C type, which is really great to have in case you have other USB-C devices. As normal, you can just plug it in, and then it takes a really short charge time, so you don't have to spend too long getting this fully powered up. Next piece of equipment to talk about is the tripod for the device. It has that same outer durable plastic, and on the inside it has that same rubberized grip that you'll see on the handle of the Zhiyun device itself. So you have that same level of comfort as well as gripability. So if you're doing any shots where you need the device to be standing and facing you, it's really easy to screw in. Just takes a quick second. And then you're ready to begin filming, and you can obviously detach it just as easily. So when you're done shooting and you're ready to go, it's as easy as unscrewing it from the base. A few quick turns. And then once again, you're gonna get the top locked and you're gonna grab it by the motor, push it in, and then it's nice and portable and easy, so it can slip in easily to this bag, just like this. And you can fit any accessories you want, but for now, we're just gonna take this. So let's look at some of the features live. So let's take it outside. The Smooth XS really shines when you're taking it outside. It's a small, lightweight gimbal. It's nice and portable. It can easily slip in and out of your pocket. And I never felt like it was hurting my hand at any point. They have some added grip here, and it's a nice added touch, even if it's not necessary. The one thing I do have to be direct about is, well, I love all the hardware with the Smooth XS. I do not like the ZY Cami app that comes with it. While it works and offers some nice alternatives that give you more customization, you're going to find it to be a bit of a glitchy situation. And while different people have more tolerance towards it, it's one thing that didn't really thrill me about the device. But it's really a minor part because everything can be controlled in this hands-on way and give you what you need with the gimbal, which is stabilization and some motorized control while taking that ideal shot that you want. The Smooth XS is a 2-axis gimbal, so you're only going to get motion in terms of going to the right, or you're going to get it going to the left. This is a downside, but as the unit is relatively cheap compared to other smartphone gimbals, you're actually saving. And a way to circumvent this is you can make use of the selfie stick to alter your shots. And you can also do some ingenuity by taking the standard shot and then flipping it upside down and going for some more interesting shots like a ground shot or anything following action and just changing up perspective. Besides the stabilization features of the Smooth XS, you also have the selfie stick. When you pull it up, make sure to be careful with the motor like normal. As any gimbal device, you can get cool portrait shots if you're getting your own TikToks or if you're shooting anything for Instagram Reels. One of the cool advertised features about the Smooth XS is the hands-free nature of recording via the ZY Cami app. This is done via gesture control where either you're going to be waving or it's going to detect peace. To get it to work best, you want to have your gimbal away from you enough that it can track it. Once that's going, it's very easy. You can just resume whatever natural camera shot you want. Sometimes you will get this weird motion where it will lose you if you move too quickly, but that's more a downside of the app. But when it does work, it's a great feature. Well, I did speak critically of the ZY Cami app. It's one of those situations where you really want to love it, but it disappoints you in certain ways. But with that note, it does offer some really nice features. Mostly related to the gimbal itself. You can swap the modes on it. You can change it so when you target a device, it can auto follow quickly. You can also swap to a flashlight mode and just change things like the stick speed. So you can go faster, slower when you're really trying to get that precision shot of yours. For ease of use, the Smooth XS has multiple buttons to keep you hands-free while recording. The first button we have is the control. We have the recording button, we have the mode button, and we have a zoom and zoom out button. The control stick works best when you're in free mode, so if you're auto tracking a face, it's not going to cooperate with you really well. The record button is pretty simple. If you need to take a shot or start recording, you can tap it. With the M mode button, by default, it lets you swap between landscape and portrait mode. But it can also be altered via the Cami app to allow you to swap between different modes, such as photo or video on the fly. You can also do it to get between different settings. Lastly, we have our zoom and zoom out buttons. Pretty basic. Just push up or down to zoom in and zoom out. Since the Smooth XS is such a small device, its portability is one of its greatest assets. So when you're ready, just close it up again like normal, lock it, and then you can just easily pop it into your pocket, and it's not a big deal. For a full in-depth review of the Zhiyun Smooth XS, head over to makeuseof.com. While there, enter our giveaway to get your own Smooth XS. If you enjoy content like this and want to see more, then be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the official Make Use Of channel. In closing, thank you for watching this video, and a big thanks to Zhiyun for providing us with another amazing product.